I've used my own sewing machines for the very last time while I'm in my house, and I made something quick, easy, relaxing that's going to be super useful for the cold weather. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I'm enjoying the nice 32-degree weather, 32 degrees Celsius. That's the high 80s, I think. I'm not sure, I'll put it here. Check it out, sleeveless. In a couple of hours, I'm going to be leaving my home and my sewing room and headed off to England. And I've been packing, I've been deep cleaning, it's been mayhem. I still squeak some time to make some lovely pull-on pants in a lovely wool blend material that are going to be amazing for winter. This is a type of fabric I've had in there for a long time, and every time I saw it and touched it, I just felt hot. Because of this context over here in Brazil. But I'm headed off to England. I'm gonna need some warm pants, and I love the style. The pattern I used is one I've already made before. It's called Vacation Vibes Palazzo Pants from Pattern Emporium. The Vacation Vibes Palazzo pants for wovens are 50% off through Saturday noon, but in Australia, sale ends Saturday night in this area of the world. I'll leave you my affiliate link pinned at the top of the comment section in the description box, and also the content I've made about these, tutorial, pattern review, all the details if you want to know a little bit more. It's great value. I really love these. You can do so many things with these. I made the first two at the end of 2021. Back then I made a rayon version, and I made another rayon version for my mum. Super lovely prints. Now this is a really nice comfy pair of pants that you just pull up. It's got an elasticated waistband. You can do one with a 1.5 inch elastic or two, just depends on your preference. And there's two leg silhouettes, one saddle and the other one dramatic, very wide. So the first two were the saddle, still like a nice straight leg, wide leg pant. The dramatic is just poof. I did make the dramatic pair in 2024 at the beginning of the year. I made those in linen, and I've actually styled those with many of my makes. I've worn those a lot. They look like a skirt actually. I was running low on fabric and they ended up a little bit short, but that's okay. I'm always wearing them with sandals and things, so I think I can pull it off. I have been showing images of these. Now sadly, my first pair that I made in rayon, I'm not able to wear them right now. Back then I made a size 18. They just don't fit anymore. So what I've thought about doing with that one is just turning it into a maxi skirt. So that's something I'm going to do in the future. Just open up the crotch and just close it up and do a seam, and then I'll have a lovely maxi skirt. This time I wanted to make one again in this lovely wool blend material. It's a wool twill. Let me show you the images here. Now if you've seen my red octave coat, I'll show you that it's the same type of material. When I bought it back in 2018, I bought brown and I bought navy and red, and those had been just sitting there until now. I got the brown one. I am taking a brown soft shell jacket. It's like a technical jacket that I've had for many years. It's really nice and warm, and I think I might be able to wear that when it's not that cold over there. So brown, I wanted brown pants. It's gonna be great. Brown is great for stains and mud and whatever. So I think these are gonna work really well. Now I did change the pockets a little bit. I didn't want top stitching on these pants, or the minimal possible, because you can sew on patch pockets, or you can have a curved pocket opening, has a pocket bag sewn on the back. Very easy. I just wanted to make my pockets a little bit more complicated because I wanted an actual pocket bag so that I don't have any top stitching on the leg. Let me show you how I created a little pattern piece. It's super easy, and I got a curved pocket opening that is a little more traditional with no top stitching on the leg. This is the curved pocket opening. This other one lower here is in case you're doing the lower rise. So I'm not doing that, so ignore that one that's lower. So I'm just going to cut this out. And this is a type of pocket where you just use one piece that goes on the back and you top stitch it. So it could be super easy. So this is the pocket piece that goes on the back. The original design has you bind this curve and then just top stitch around here, and that holds that pocket in place. But for the fabric that I'm using, I want to minimize top stitching and I don't want to use this method. It's okay for other types of fabrics, but not for the one that I want to use and for the look that I'm going for. So I'm just going to create another pattern piece, and I'm going to sew like a traditional curved pocket that's going to have 2 layers. So I'm just drawing the curve over here. I'm going to cut this piece out of a quilting cotton or something that's going to be sewn onto the back there. And then I'm going to cut one entire piece that's going to go and complete the hip area. So my pockets are going to have 2 layers and I'm not going to have any top stitching at all. My pocket's just going to hang in there and I'm going to like it better for my fabric. I'm going to create my other pocket piece using the one that I have. Super easy. I just grabbed a piece of paper and I'm tracing all around it. Once I've done that with a tracing wheel, I'm just going to make the marks around that curve that I can see when I remove the pattern piece. I'm just making the mark. I'm also marking the same grain line so everything matches. Here are my 2 pocket pieces now. This is going to be in a contrast quilting cotton or something. And this one from the main fabric. Everything's going to match up. And I'm going to have dangling pockets that are not top stitched. It was just going to be around the curved area there. The other change was that this time I didn't use a fabric waistband with an elastic inside. I have brown athletic knit, amazing quality, great weight, a lot of spandex, great for yoga waistbands. I cut it at 31 inches, 30.5 inches, so it's nice and snug. Doesn't need an elastic. I always cut it 6 inches this way and then 2, 3 or 4 inches smaller than my waist, depends on the fabric. And I just whack that on the top and it's so easy. So let me show you. It was so easy. Maybe it took about an hour and a half to sew. Between all the things that I'm doing right now, I was able to do it. The parrots, I am gonna miss them. They're just right there. So check out my yoga waistband. Super comfortable, very nice. You know, it looks a little bit gathered. That's because you stretch the yoga waistband to fit, but when it's on the body, it's nice and discreet and it's absolutely fine. This is my curved pocket opening right here. I used some quilting cotton inside that no one's gonna see. And then the main piece was already there. It's the one that's on the inside, the one that I created, and my little pocket bag was on the inside. No other details, just really comfortable. If I would have had extra time, which I didn't, I don't have any time, I would have sewn a patch pocket on there, but that's okay. I just left it as is. There is no patch pocket on the back. I would have just taken a pocket from something else and put that on there. Let me show you on the inside. I have a nice deep hem allowance over here. This time I sewed a size 14, so I reprinted the pattern and everything. I did all over again, and that is my pocket bag. You can see it's just nice and loose. Quilting cotton there, and that is what I wanted. This type of pocket wasn't in the pattern. You had all these other options and I really wanted this one. That's why I made the little change and I'm super happy. You know, once you know how to do these little tricks, it's just great because you can achieve the detail that you really wanted. And for this type of fabric, the wool twill, I didn't want the top stitching that I would have had here with the pocket in the pattern. So easy change. I'm super happy. Let me show you this one on. It's going to be an amazing pair of winter pants. If I want to wear some thermal tights under there and boots, it's all going to fit in there. I'm going to be toasty warm with these. And there's no other place I could have enjoyed them more than over there in England where it's cold. Over here, I would have been melting in these pants. These are my new Vacation Vibes Palazzo pants, winter version. This is a wool blend twill material, super nice and warm and cozy. I did the saddle flare, there's a wider option, and this is a size 14 Australian, no fitting changes, just made as is. The only thing I did here was to add a yoga waistband instead of the fabric waistband with elastic, so this is super comfortable. It's super easy, it took me about an hour and a half to sew. I have pocket openings there. I modified the pocket bag to have this more traditional type of pocket. I'll show you that. It was very easy and I'm very happy with the fit. I've got it paired here with a really nice cardigan. This is my Embrace Cocoon cardigan, also from Pattern Emporium. I think it looks really nice, even though both items are really nice and loose. I think it looks okay because I've got everything tucked in and the yoga waistband defines the waist. So I really love this. It's such a great pair of pants. This was the last garment I made using my sewing machine and my sewing room or my beautiful setup, and I'm ready to take these to colder climate. Now, this is the brown jacket that I was telling you about. I've had this soft shell jacket for years, about 12, 13. I used to wear it in New Zealand. It's a very nice jacket, very warm and soft shell with fleece inside. It's very nice and it's sort of in the same brown tones here. All I'm missing is a lovely scarf and something colorful, and this will be one way I'm gonna wear these pants a lot. Monochromatic. I think these are beautiful color and I'm just so happy with the fit. This fabric is one that I'm going to enjoy in England because over here in Brazil, I would have been cooked alive wearing these pants. So happy with this make, and it didn't take any time at all. Super relaxed, zero pain sewing this one. It was just all joy and excitement of having this wonderful piece. My mom has enjoyed hers, I've enjoyed mine. I'm really happy to have a winter version now. I'm gonna leave you now. I've got so much to do. One of those is to deep clean the fridge. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I've never taken a trip where I'm gonna be leaving my house empty for so long. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Yeah, we just hope everything's fine when we get back and we don't have any surprises. You are actually gonna see me one more time over here in this area for a little short episode, so I'll see you soon. Bye.